Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. The day I'm making this video is actually a Sunday, and I've been very busy since 8 o'clock in the morning. Until now, I just came back from work. Okay, now I'm going to make actually my mother-in-law took out some spare ribs this morning. So I told initially she asked me to make some spices, powder, curry spices for her to make, but I decided to make it my own so that I can make a video for you all. Okay, so I have some spare ribs, okay, and some curry spices. So what are the curry spices needed here? Let me quickly walk you through it. So this is about 1.5 teaspoon of Baba's meat curry powder. This is about 1.5 teaspoon. This is 1.5 tablespoon of Baba's curry powder, meat curry powder. This is approximately 1.5 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of this is turmeric powder. Okay, the Baba's powder here is actually optional. These three can give you the curry already. This is just for added flavor. And also we have some curry leaves. I have about 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, chopped ginger, chopped shallot, chopped coriander roots. The coriander roots here is actually optional, but these three is more important. I have some potato cut into cubes, yeah, big chunks like this. And of course, this is approximately, let me see, probably about 400 grams of spare ribs. So, and the other day, we need some coconut cream. This is coconut cream, or you can use coconut milk. The other day, I watched a YouTube channel seeing there's this shop, Indian shop at Brickfield. They do clay pot curry. Wow, I was so inspired by them that today I'm going to do a similar way as well. But I don't have clay pot, so I'm going to use something else to substitute the clay pot. I'm going to use a cast iron pot instead. Why cast iron pot? Because number one, I don't have a clay pot at home. Number two, it has very good heat retention, which is exactly the same as clay pot. All right, so cast iron pot here. And we're going to put in some oil. You have to give it some generous amount of oil here because all your curry powders later is going to soak up your oil. Of course, you can also pan fry your potato if you want, up to you. So we're going to saute the fresh herbs to really bring out the flavor. You can add a bit of tomato if you like. It's already very flavorful, aromatic. So I'm going to saute this for a minute or two. We will come back shortly. Alright. I hope you can see clearer. I try to adjust the angle better for you because actually using a wok is better. It's easier to show you all, but today I just want to have the clay pot feeling, yeah, and the clay pot effect. Right, very flavorful. Now we want to put in the curry leaves. I'll put the other half towards the end. Now I'm going to tune down the fire to low fire because we are going to put in the curry powders now. You don't want to burn your curry powders, okay? Always adjust the fire to low heat. Very easy to come up with a curry powder yourself. Very, very easy. I just told you all just now. A mix between red chili powder, turmeric powder, and coriander powder. Of course, I also added some ready mix Baba's meat curry powder. Too dry, no problem. add more oil. Like I mentioned, when you are cooking with curry powders, you have to put in a generous amount of oil. So you want to slowly saute this under medium-low heat for a couple of minutes before you continue. So we will come back shortly. Right, this is after about few more minutes sauteing under low heat or low medium heat. This is super fragrant right now. We can now put in, this is the potato chunks. This is the spare ribs. I did marinated my spare rib with a little bit of salt. Mix everything up nicely. Ooh, quite hot. Now we can up the heat a bit. Oh, this is so fragrant. Ooh. Right, once you have coated your potato and meat nicely with the curry paste, you can now put in some water, just enough, not too much, because later we're going to add in some coconut milk as well. And to make sure everything is nicely submerged under the water, the broth, the curry broth. We can actually season this curry broth right now a little bit with some salt and a bit of sugar, so that when your curry is cooking, while your curry is cooking, it is actually also seasoned your meat and also potato. Right, nicely boiling now. I'm going to close the lid. Very heavy lid, so it will actually create some kind of vacuum environment inside. If you don't have this, just use normal pot, no problem. And reduce the heat to medium low and let it cool for at least about 30 minutes. Then we will add in some coconut milk and voila, done. Very simple. By the way, you may want to check the water level every about 10 minutes later. You don't want the the curry broth to dry out. Okay? So if it's getting drier, you can add a bit more water every 10-15 minutes. So we will cook this for 25-30 minutes, then it should be ready and to do some final adjustment on the taste. Alright, my curry spare rib has been simmering under low medium heat for the past 20 minutes. Actually, after the first 10 minutes, I opened up and added a little bit of water because it is reducing, okay? So you have to be careful when you cannot see what's happening inside. You need to check. So now, I'm going to take it out. Right. This is, of course, I already added some water just now. Just want to check if my potato is ready. I'm not worried about the spare rib. Okay, easily broken. Yep, the potato is ready. So now I can actually on the heat. I'm going to add some very thick coconut milk, about 100 ml here. This is the thickened one, very thick, okay? And I'm using the coconut cream instead actually. Use whatever you have. You can even use milk. This will thicken out the curry. And actually there are many people say after you added the coconut milk, you cannot cook it. Don't cook it immediately off the fire. Seriously, nobody's going to die. I'm still going to let it cook. It's okay. because they say you don't want to separate. If you cook the coconut milk, the coconut oil and coconut milk will separate. But seriously, you know, in Thailand, they actually will purposely cook the coconut milk to separate the oil. So it's really no big deal. It's fine. I'm still continue letting it cook, okay? Then I'm going to do some final seasoning here. So super fragrant. Just going to add a bit more salt and a little bit more sugar. That's all. It's basically done. I just off the fire. And we still have some curry lettuce put on top. Ooh, this Kara coconut milk is super fragrant. This is not a sponsored video, yeah? Not sponsored. It's really my favorite. Very thick curry spirit. Actually, next time I'm going to add the coconut milk even earlier. But I scared some of you may shout at me and say, Appa, that's the wrong way. Actually, many people have been scolding about, Appa, no, you're not supposed to cook the coconut milk. But seriously, trust me, nothing much is going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to serve just like this. This is my pot. Should I serve like this? Well, this is supposed to be my clay pot. So there you go. So here's my curry spirit. Yeah, curry spirit. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page or click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. This, you're going to eat a lot of white rice with this. Drench your white rice with the beautiful, flavorful curry broth. Alright, thank you very much. Bye bye.